got a lot to cover today. So I am going to go ahead and get started in prayer and I'm going to kind of share with you the agenda. Well, I'll kind of do this first. There were some questions that you guys asked that I got answers for. Donna's going to be blessed to share with us her dream. And I'm really hoping that some of you will next time, if you're willing to do it, you need to let me know, because I think it's good if every one of us have an opportunity to kind of share our heart and where we're wanting God for us to go, where our dreams are, what our goal life would be like. And so a few other announcements, and I just we're going to spend the majority of our time today working on our website. So many of you are gold monthlies and gold annuals, and I'm not sure how many of you have even begun to work on your website. So I want to share with you some things, some tips that could help you, and share someone who will be able to help you, following this. If you know that even after what I do today, you're going to need help. So I want to share that resource to you. And some of you are not in a place where you have even started a website, may not know if you want to do a website, you're not a gold member yet, but I still think that you're hearing the thought patterns and the conversation around the website. If any of you do decide to ever, promote to gold, then you'll have this that you can go back to, and it will be helpful in helping you to set yours up. So I don't know. First off, let me start in prayer. And if there's anyone who has bought a guest, I want you to kind of, when I finish prayer, chime in and let me know, and I'll have you introduce the guest, and that will determine how we begin, because I'll start with a brief description of who we are and what we do. So let me know after prayer if you have invited a guest. So Lord God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you. I thank you for the sun today. I thank you that in a couple of days, we're going to be looking in March. And that regardless of how much snow we've had recently, Lord, spring is coming. And I'm looking forward to seeing those initial flowers and those initial buds of green in the soil. And I love spring. And so we've had a mild winter, at least we have here in Michigan compared to other states. And so I just thank you for the seasons. I thank you for spring. And then we know summer coming right after that, my favorite season. So we love you, Lord God. I thank you for what we are learning. I thank you for how we are growing. I thank you for I'll share that. I thank you for the lesson that I've received even personally. So I'll share that with the group this week. And I'm excited, Lord. And so I'm just believing that even though there might have been some minor delays, Lord God, we are right on the cusp of breakthrough. I just believe it, and I thank you for it, and I look forward to having meetings where we're just complimenting and celebrating people who have ranked up, people that have earned money, and all of those things. And so bless our group, Lord God, and help each one of us to meet every one of our goals, and business goals and personal goals. And I thank you for it. In the very precious name of Jesus Christ, we pray. We really do love you. And I thank you in the name of Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
Okay, so do we have any guests? Do we have anyone who has invited a guest? You do. Okay, Sterling. So what I want you to do is to introduce us to your guest.
My son is Sterling Rashawn Armstrong, and so he's on now. You see the Rashawn, okay?
Okay.
So he wanted to come and see what we do on Saturday mornings. He's received looked at quite a few of the the videos, and he's excited about it. Okay. So my son, say something.
Are you shy, Rashawn? And say hello to us?
Oh, I'm never shy. Never shy. How y'all doing this morning? Glad to be on board. I'm about 3 hours behind you good people. So I
Okay.
got up early to get some of this message, get some of this word. So I appreciate being invited on. Thank you, Donna, for leading this charge and helping everybody get to a higher place than they were before. So appreciate the invite, appreciate being on board.
Okay, thanks for joining the family. I'm glad to meet you, Rashawn. Okay, amazing. So was there anyone else that invited a guest? Okay, so just a brief intro again of who we are. We call our group Legacy 10, and the reason that we refer to us as Legacy 10 is because we're believing that God's going to bless us to have successful businesses. He's going to bless us to walk in financial freedom, and we're not thinking short term. We're believing that what we're going to do is going to position our family and our family after us up till 10 generations. That's what Legacy 10 means. Up to 10 generations, we're going to position our family to walk in tremendous success and prosperity, financial freedom. And there's a way to do it. And part of what I will do over the weeks is to share with you the strategy, because if you don't have a structure and strategy in place, it'll never happen. And so we are going to walk in that strategy in place. And so I thank you guys for your heart, for sharing that vision with us. 7K and 4%, they're the perfect partner relationships. 4% is the organization that focuses on helping us to develop successful online businesses. Vic, you'll hear us mention his name often, he is all of our mentors. He has experienced tremendous success online, and he's going to show all of us how to receive that kind of success and more. So that's what 4% does. And one of the things that Vic emphasizes is having multiple streams of income. So he then discovered 7K. And 7K is what we know is an organization that focuses on helping you to learn how to save in silver and gold, while you can earn $500 a week, $3,500 a week, $10,000 a week. I mean, the potential for this company is awesome. And what Vic has done is created this wealth autopilot system, which helps us to be able to grow our businesses really on autopilot. Once we get stuff set up, and he shows us how to market, because traditional MLMs, you know, they focus on family, talking to your family, which we all have, talk to your friends, which we all have, you know, many of us have. But beyond family and friends, you run out of folks to talk to. So how do you grow your business beyond family and friends? And Vic really has this autopilot system where when he shows us how to market ourselves effectively, oh, we're going to be able to grow, and things are they just operate easily. So Sterling, the website that we had last week might be helpful, because that showed a little bit more in terms of how we operate. And so you might want to share that with him, Rashawn, though he may have already seen some of our websites, some of our presentations, some that Pastor Armstrong did, and others. But that website that we did last time, I think you'll be very helpful. And I heard people say that it's good for sharing with people it's a good way of introducing people to 7K, 4%, and all.
Good.
So I don't know if you haven't seen that yet, then Sterling, I would recommend you share that with Rashawn. That would be, he'd find that helpful, I think. Okay. A couple of announcements. I want to do this real quick, and then Donna, before we get into the technical stuff of website, I'm going to, after I do this announcement, I'm going to ask you to share your heart, your dream, your vision for what you see this company being able to help you to achieve, those goals that you have in life. And I want you to share that. That'll inspire us. There was a few questions real quick. One question was about taxes. Remember someone asked about taxes? And so what I did was I called 7K, And what they said is that they will send out, when you earn money, they will send out taxes in July for everyone who's earned money. So yes, they do, do everything above board as it relates to the IRS. And so for all of us, we'll be getting nice statements, next year about the money that we've earned this year. So that was one question. I hope that answered. They just send it out. And so what you have filled out is enough for them to be able to send you a 1099. So I want to be sure you knew that. The other question, I want to do a congratulations. Did you guys see that that Timothy was on one of Vic's teaching when did you see that, Donna? Yeah, Timothy, did you see that? He picked your face as one of the faces that he used in one of his training. And when I saw him pull your face up, the training on how to set up webinars, I said, all right, see, Legacy 10, we getting public. People gonna see us. Donna has been times, and you see her face in the Facebook feed a lot. Thomas has showed up a few times, and it was good to see Timothy. So I'm hoping that all of us will jump on there because I want them to get familiar with us. We're a group to contend with.
It made me think my picture is too corporate though. I like Donna's picture, so I'm actually, my wife and I are leaving with my daughter in a little while. We're going to this selfie museum or something. I'm going to take a picture like Donna with my brand new Wolverine coin in my hand here. So pictures. So I'm gonna replicate Donna. What they say, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So Donna, thank you very much. I'm gonna follow your lead, darling.
All right.
So when I rank up the copper, I'm gonna have a different picture in there. Let me say that.
Oh, that's good. And folks, there are some of you that we still don't have your picture. And so when we do our intro next week, it would be nice to be able to have everybody's picture show up. So you know who you are. Don't have me have to call you and then have you where I say, okay, now download a picture, like right now. Don't have me have to do that, guys, because I might in fun.
Hey, Donna. I have a quick question for everybody.
Yes.
I do have to leave early. Like I said, my wife and my daughter's here, and we'll be leaving pretty soon. But
okay.
I kind of took Vic's message to heart about adding team members to, like my testimonials and stuff. So I have my own Hall of Fame on my eStage website.
Good.
And so I just want permission from everybody. Donna, I grabbed yours. Coach Donna, I said, I love yours. I found Tamara on there too, I think as an associate. So I just want everybody's permission to use those kind of as like my own Hall of Fame. I give credit to my team. It's like, hey, here, most of my team members are Hall of Famers. And so I have that, the carousel and everybody's pictures kind of rotating around through it. So I just would like everybody's permission, if that's okay if I use your pictures from the 4% 7K Hall of Fame. Is that okay?
Yeah, you have mine.
Yes, you have
Thanks,
mine.
everybody. Thank you.
And my understanding is that we have Vic's permission, that if there are other people that we wanted to use, that we could. That
Okay,
people
all
kind
right.
of understood in the way that he's training us, that we can all use those pictures as on our website. So
Okay,
that's good.
good.
I'm glad
All
to
right.
see you started to work on yours. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to our team though. That's all the ones I need is just
I
our
like
team.
that. We're special.
So, yeah, it's good. I actually am working on my on the website, so it's pretty cool. I really do like it a lot.
Well, because I want us to share our websites with each other,
Okay.
as we're working on it. And I'm going to show mine. I'm still working on mine, but I'll show mine. Marina will show hers. And but I'm wanting to walk through step by step because I've heard a couple of people say, I'm not sure where to start, where to go. And so I want to do that. What I want to do for those who need it, and I'm going to mention this only because Timothy, you said that you might have to leave early, is that Rowena, and I'm going to allow her to talk about that later, not now, but I know that she is willing to work with people one-on-one. So I'm hoping that between what Vic is sharing and what I share with you today, that it will help you. But if there's anyone that want to have someone walk them through it step by step, then Rowena's going to do that for us. And I'm going to, after Donna's presentation, I'm going to share with you why it's important for us to have our website up as soon as possible. So, but I want to start with Donna. So Donna, tell us what your number is. I want to know what your goal is. And I didn't tell you I was going to ask you what your number is.
No, you did, but that's okay. Bring it, Mama, bring it.
So for those of you who have gone through the 7 steps, you know that when we talk about number, it's the number that Vic helps us to decide that we need to earn to be able to live our ideal life. So what is that number? And then paint for us what your life is going to look like when you achieve it. Only in about 5 minutes, but you know, and I'm kind of timing you, Donna, but.
Okay, well, I won't take more than 3 minutes, I promise.
Okay.
Because I want to get to this E stage stuff. But in my dream life, my number is 3 million annually in residual income. And so on a typical day, maybe this is Tuesday, my most relaxed day, I get up and after about an hour of meditation and reflection, I meet my personal yoga instruction so that I can do some flex and flow. And after that, I join my husband in the, maybe on the lanai today. And we have our chef serve us a very nutritious breakfast. And after a couple of winks and flirting, he says, baby, join me in the library. And we go in there and we continue to talk and we reflect on what it is that we're going to do as far as next steps, because he's a philanthropist and he likes to just give to charitable organizations that are making an impact in the world. And so then he surprises me. He says, you know, your birthday's coming up, baby. So I've decided that we're going to take a second trip to Australia. I know how you like going there. So we're going to go and we'll talk about our next trip. Then, you know, maybe around 11 o'clock, it's time for me to get back serious with what I need to do. He's got his stuff that he's going to be doing. I've got my stuff that I need to do. And so I go into my studio that's on our 50-acre place and I start my podcast. And my podcast is called She Rose in Stilettos. And so this week I'm interviewing Donna Lavette. And so we have our podcast. And, you know, after that, I want to spend some quiet time. It's mid-afternoon. So I go for a stroll in my wonderful garden. And I wave at the gardener because I have hired staff. And then I get a call from my great-granddaughter telling me she just got engaged to a pilot. And so she's all excited about how I'm going to help her plan that wedding. And so that's a typical day for me. In the evening, it's back to just, you know, spending time with my husband, maybe catching a movie in our theater that we have in the home, because I got a 7-bedroom, 5.5 bathroom home, and we have a pool. So that's a typical thing. I may get a call in the evening saying, Donna, are you available to come and speak to this group of ladies? I said, what date? And let me check with my personal assistant and we'll get back with you. So that's a typical day for me.
Oh man, that sounds like a luxury lifestyle. That is good. Thanks for
I forgot to tell you all, I drive a Bentley.
Okay. You drive it?
Well, I have a driver.
Okay, that's all right. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Love it, Donna.
That's an amazing dream, isn't it? Or amazing vision.
Love it.
Goal. We would like to have more of a share what this lifestyle would look like. It's motivational, I think, to hear it. Hello, Joyce. Good to see you join us. So what I want to do is there anything else? Oh, announcements. The only other announcement that I have, and then we're going to jump right into the website, is I'm not sure if any of you heard that there was a slight delay in terms of the launch. Did you hear that? the launch of our this new funnel, because the person who is responsible works in Australia. I didn't know that. Was responsible for putting together this final master monster funnel. Lost his father, and so he had a deaf in the family. And when Vic talked to him, I think on Friday, just to see if he said, I'm just not in the headspace. I'm not in the mind. I'm not in a place where I can give any attention to that. So what Vic says is that we're going to have to pivot. And instead of doing this layered funnel, he's going to do a funnel that's more like a webinar. And I'm not sure if that means he's going to use the other webinar or if he's going to do a new webinar, but he's going to use the webinar as the format to launch the programs, because he's wanting to launch this and have everything in place. So, so I heard that on Friday. And so we do, our hearts go out to his team. I don't know, I've lost both parents. And so I know the pain, losing a parent. That's not easy. And so I want you guys to know that, because I've been wondering, like, when are we moving forward? So that was the delay. Remember, he had just one. He went to 7K, did videos with 7K and 7K staff. And the last thing he needed to do was to upload those videos in his new funnel, and we were ready to go. But the person who was responsible for doing that for him had a death in the family. So my hope is that this week sometime we will hear some things. But this works for us, because I know that part of what's going to help us is to have our website in place. And I'm not sure that you fully understand the value of that. What Vic wants to do is, when you do traditional affiliate marketing, what you're doing is you are hammering the marketplace with buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. He doesn't want us to come off that way at all. He wants us to have our individual personality shine. And because of having a website, it gives people an opportunity to get to know us. And even if what we're promoting at this point is 7K, the Wealth Autopilot, we're doing it so uniquely that there could be 100 people who are promoting it, but they're going to want to come to you because of your unique personality, your uniqueness. You hear what I'm saying? And that's kind of what he wants, for us to be able to put our brand on display. Now, some of us don't know our brand clearly yet, because we're just now going through the 7 steps, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And so, but know that that's where he's going eventually. And the goal is to just have you to have something up, so that if he goes public next week, you have a place to start that you can work on and perfect, as the weeks grow. And Google, I'm telling you, when you're looking at trying to rank up, you're wanting to be acknowledged by Google websites, because they favor brands, not affiliate marketers. You know what I'm saying? And so he does not want us to come across like an affiliate marketer. We're a brand. And so that's what the website does for us. And the beauty of it is that when people come to our link, they come to our website and they see all these other things that we eventually will be able to offer them. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to see your blog and your ideas and your thoughts. And, they're going to really get to know you and the things you stand for. Now, that's going to come in time. But I'm wanting you to know that that's the value. And for him to be willing to put out a website at this point, even though we know this is beta, that the website's going to be, it's going to increase over time. It's going to improve over time. But he wanted us to have that in place as early as possible. So what I want to do is to kind of share with you my beginning website. And as I do that, I want to share with you, then I'm going to have you at some point see Rowena's. And Okay, get you out the way. Here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna let you see it from this place.
Hey, Donna.
Yes.
Hey, I know on that call, he said he was changing from app.eaststage.com back to eaststage.com. Did he change it back? Because now I can't access eaststage.com. It takes me
No,
back to Purpose.
that's part of the reason why I lost my website, because I did a lot of my stuff on eaststage.com. And when that had some quirks in it,
Oh,
it didn't save over to app.
okay. So we're going
But I
back to
understand that
app.eaststage.com?
yes, that if you
Okay.
still continue to work in app eStage,
Okay,
then
thank you.
that
That's
will
fine.
transfer over easier.
Okay, I'm fine. I get to play around with it all over again. Start all this.
Oh my goodness, but you might not have lost yours.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a try then. Thank you.
And you know why? Another tip. The reason why I lost mine 3 times. Had to start over 3 times. And the reason was because someone told me that I'd used 2 different computers. So I
no,
would
always use
work
the
on
same
one
computer.
computer and then go to the next one. And when I would open it up, it's almost like it would wipe out what I did on the first. I couldn't believe it. And so, so now when I'm working on eStage until they, this is beta, guys. They're working out some stuff. So until they work that out, whatever computer I'm working on, that's the only one I work on in terms of eStage. And because of that, I've been able to maintain what I've kept. Thank God.
Okay, it looks like it saved everything for me. I'm on app.eaststage.com. I see everything that I had done. So
Good for you.
thank you.
Because you wouldn't want to have started all over if you didn't have to. So you guys can see my website fully. I sometimes get, which isn't bad. And so Destiny to Dynasty is my logo. This is 2 Ds kind of invert. When you look at it closely, you'll see the significance of the logo. And these are my navigation. I have an academy, so that's kind of what I've added is my Destiny Dynasty Academy. This blog post is going to leave us. He said this is up just temporarily, but I just wanted you to just kind of see, so I changed my colors to purple, and had my buttons and everything kind of consistent with my colors because of my book. So I let that be the driving force to the colors of my website. And so
Purple, Donna. I'm
my
impressed.
goodness. Yeah, I know, Donna, one of your favorite colors, right? Oh my goodness. And so I redid my About Me this morning, made it shorter. So I need to make sure that's safe. But that's the About Me. Take a look at, I redid all that. Wait a second. I'm going to my eStage, my actual eStage. Yeah, see? Okay, y'all can see this one, right? Get rid of this. Preview. Should I be preview and you see this one? About Me. Yep, here it is, shorter. Because your About Me, Big says you want your About Me to just be a brief introduction of you. And then I go to a longer description of who I am on my About Me page. I will. This is how I did this section. Look at the resources I use to help people create a legacy. And I just did this a few minutes. So I need to rework this for how to create a legacy and win in life, in business, and in life. Win personally, in business, and in life. So I need to work that. And so what I did was these tools are part of my weekly arsenal to address your purpose, build a business around your destiny, grow personally, become financially independent, become your best, so I need to work on this. I just worked on this morning, like about a half hour before you people came, and when I came on board, did not proof anything. I just wanted to have some idea of what I would say since I had to start 3 times. This was my trying to pull together. But this is, for me, my focus is on purpose and destiny. So everything I do is going to my language. You're going to hear purpose and destiny all through my language. And so, but here are business applications. I'm going to have business resources to help you develop a business under, and I'm going to show you guys have resources that you'll be able to automatically add on your website. I don't know that you know that. Personal growth stuff, I have all kind of things that I've already created. I have about 120 different YouTube videos. So I'm going to be able to add all kind of YouTube videos on personal growth. For financial freedom, that's going to focus on Wealth Autopilot. But as I grow into other things like Forex trading, and other things that I do, this will allow me to include other things that I do that will help toward financial freedom. You see what I'm saying? So your goal should be, one of the things that Vic says, that you don't want to have a whole lot of multiple interest. You want to have people, when they come on your website, to know this is your predominant focus. But even as you clarify your predominant focus, he calls this a money funnel. Because guys, all of these are ways to earning income, and I'm going to show you passively how that works. So we should not do much to change this, because we know what this is, right? And that when they click on this, it's going to take us right to our custom link. My recommended solutions. So I haven't, I need to continue to work on here, but I'm going to have solutions. And on my solution page, when you go to my website, you're going to see a whole list of resources that are resources for different things. Team testimonials, I took that same recommendation to say team testimonials, but I'm going to have testimonials. I'm going to ask some of you guys here who have done my Destiny Discover course. I'm going to ask you guys to do some testimonies for me, so I can have some testimonies of people who have taken my course. But I'm also going to add testimonies of people who are doing well in the Wealth Autopilot. So I'm going to do the same there. I don't know why I got it on that twice. I don't know. And then my blog, so I have a lot of things in my blog. Your blog, guys, is how people are going to get to know you. You're going to add things to your blog. It's going to be one of the reasons why they're going to want to come to your website on a regular basis to see what else you're talking about and what else you're sharing. And Google loves blogs. You know what I'm saying? So the content that you create here is what's going to also help you to rank up into Google, so that when people search out a topic, they find you because of the kinds of things that you talk about in your blog. Can you see that? And your blog is, again, what's going to help you to set up. This was just my carousel. I love this whole carousel idea, but I need to move this up for my testimonies. It went down here. It's just the way I wanted it. This is my blog. Not a bad beginning. Would you say? What do you think about this as a beginning?
Great beginnings.
Yeah, I like it, Donna. I
You
wonder
like
if you change your the Wealth Autopilot background though to your purple. I don't think that would change it up that much, but it would continue that nice global color flow.
Thank you, because I started to do that, but I said, "What is it matches this color." But I'm gonna make it purple.
Yeah, but look, even on the screen, there's purple on the screen in the Wealth Autopilot. So
that's right.
So it looks good.
I'm putting it purple. As soon as we're done. Thank you. And that's kind of what I want us to do, guys, that as we show our websites, in the weeks to come, that we give feedback and help to each other. Let me show something to you guys in terms of the trying to figure out the best way to use our time. I want you to see this part, Timothy, and then what I want to do is to walk you through step by step. Where do you put the logo? And if you don't have a logo, what do you do? How do you make changes here? I want to walk you through as much as I can in the next hour or so. And I want to give some time for question and answers in the end, but then I want to make sure I have time for Rowena to tell you how she can assist us. But let me share this with you. I'm going to go to my 4% page. And I'm gonna, so this looks familiar, right? I realize that when I move you guys around, y'all don't see I'm doing that. I didn't realize it until I saw the replay. So this we're familiar with, right? When you come down here for resources, this is where I think it is. Yep, resources. All of these tools are resources, guys. Not only are these tools and resources that you can put on your website, but these are also multiple streams of income. So what I mean by that is if I click on accounting, well, I'm gonna click on autoresponder. These are all the variety of autoresponders that Vic recommends that people look at. GetResponse is the one that I currently use. But one of the things that he teaches us is how to become an affiliate of each one of these autoresponders. And what that means is that if somebody goes on your website because they realize I need an autoresponder and they click on one of these and sign up, you get paid for them using your link to sign up an autoresponder. So, and some of the prices of these autoresponders will vary. But this is income. I have people that have signed up for GetResponse. I have monthly income from people because they do it. Once you sign up for an autoresponder, you kind of stay with it, you know, because that's your way of communicating with people. So you can put on your website a resource for people. They might ask you which one you use. This is the one I use now. Ontraport is the one I'm going to go to because that's a little bit more expensive, but I like that one because you can communicate with people through text messages easier. GetResponse, you can't do that yet. Ontraport, you can. And I get up every morning when we meet and I have to manually send out those text reminders. Ontraport allows me to do that, you know, just more automatic. So these are streams of income. That's why he calls this a money site. So let me come out of this one. So other resources, went back too far. All of these are just cloud storage. I mean, you can look at, there's only two, Google Drive. I don't think there's a cost for Google Drive. So that might just be a referral because there's no fee for that. Dropbox, I think there is. Not
Donna,
sure.
would Hub and Community be eStage?
Yes. eStage.
Donna,
Yes.
one of the benefits of having Google or the other Dropbox on your page, even if it's not an affiliate, is when is for search engine optimization. So if your website contains the Google, the Word, or Google Drive, search engine optimization will pick up on it and position you in a higher place than someone else.
Yes. So all of these, and I know, guys, that at some point Vic's going to walk you through this because he's heavy on multiple streams of income. I remember Tamara, you were interested in how do you do affiliate marketing. Well, see, I can earn money passively. Now, this is passive income. Because if anybody goes on my website and I'm talking to them about creating destiny and, you know, creating a legacy, destiny, and they say, I don't have a website. I don't have an autoresponder. I think I want to get into e-commerce, but I don't know anything about e-commerce. They're going to want to look at my website to see what resources I recommend to them. Can you see that? And then as they do that, if they use any of my recommendations, you get paid. And some of these you get paid a one-time fee. That's a decent fee. Some of these it's monthly income. That's the reason why he calls this your money site. You hear what I'm saying? So you want to webinars. Oh my, I think yep, WebJam, Zoom. You can become affiliates to all of these. In WebJam, it's a decent affiliate fee. You get a decent affiliate amount. Books. You can become an Amazon affiliate. And then as you are recommending to people to buy books, and they buy it from your site, you get a commission from Amazon. Tell me this ain't good. Tell me that this is not brilliant in terms of him setting up. And what I love about it is that we can use, he doesn't even mind if we use copy and paste his stuff on our website, which is amazing because I don't know a lot of people that will allow you to do that. But he doesn't mind that. But can definitely show you. So this is the money. This is your passive income. Right here. So you want to be sure that on your website, even though you're going to focus on other things, you want to be able to have resources that include this. And anything else you might want to, hula hoops, anything else. And I'm saying hula hoops, you know why I'm saying that, Tamara. But you can put on here anything else. You're not limited to this. Teachable, a website. Even though I'm no longer using Teachable, I'm an affiliate of it, so someone uses Teachable. So this is unlimited. You can have unlimited sources. And I like the fact that it's categorized, so that I can pick on them. What's CRM? What do you have? So HubSpot. At this point, the only one. And what he tries to do, Vic, is only recommend organizations that he thinks are legitimate. He doesn't want to recommend junk. You don't want somebody coming on and getting a referral from your website and it's junk. Because then they're not gonna be open to any other referral you give them. You know what I'm saying? And so he doesn't flood this with everybody. He only floods those of organizations that he sees as legitimate and good, solid organizations.
Donna, Rashawn is asking, what is the commission for affiliate?
The commission for affiliate will vary per company. I've had some like ClickFunnels. Man, ClickFunnels, their fees are like 90. And ClickFunnels is a funnel builder. For those who understand, so it's a funnel builder. We won't have to use it with eStage because he's included that as part of eStage. But ClickFunnels, $97, 40% commission a month. And then I think their next, if you upgrade, is $200 and something a month, 40%. So that 40%, that's $40-something or so a month. So I hear Vic sometimes, he refers to this, how do you refer to this, as candy money or, play money. But some of this play money, depending on who you get as referral, can really add up. He's earned on ClickFunnels alone, I saw a check where he earned 6 figures from just that one affiliate. With GetResponse, he made hundreds of thousands off GetResponse, and GetResponse, which is an autoresponder, is what, $25 a month, but he would get so many people who would use that autoresponder because he recommended it. It was what he used at one point. Hundreds of thousands of dollars from just autoresponders. This is your passive income. So I know you need to leave in a few minutes, but Timothy, I want to make sure you saw this. Can you see the value in this? Say yes in the chat. You know, so this, when he talks ecosystem, when you hear Vic talk ecosystem, that's what he means. That you have an ecosystem that's full of resources so that you become the one-stop shopping place on whatever your brand is, whatever your subject is, that anything, so I want my website to be the one-stop shopping place for Destiny and Destiny Discover. Anything related to it, how you discover it, what resources will help you walk in it, how do you have a business around your purpose and destiny. So I want to have all kind of business stuff on it. You hear what I'm saying? Anything that you can think of that you need to be able to be successful in walking in purpose and destiny. I want to have that on my website. And that's what you want to have on yours. You become a hub. You know, Amazon, man, it has gotten to the place that anytime I want to buy something, I don't even go anywhere else. I go to Amazon because I know anything I want to buy, they got it. That's what you want for yours, that anything they need to buy or purchase as it relates to your topic, you got it. That's what you're building as your hub. Different than a website. Your thoughts, Donna, any thoughts, comments on this before I go to actually building this?
No, when you were talking, everybody was saying yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Hubs, most website builders don't do this. And this does not include the back office, because when Vic is finished with your website, your back office is going to be amazing. Your back office is going to have things like links and funnels. You're going to be able to go back and see what your income is, what you've earned, and when you're going to get paid and how you're going to get paid. I've gotten over, since December, guys, I've earned 300,000. Is it 300,000 from just 4% side? That's not even a 7K side. That's the advantage of being a VIP member. You'll be able to always go in and see who your referrals are. You know, and if somebody else sells your products, because at some point, Vic's he wants us to grow to such an extent that people promote our products the way we promote 4%. You see what I'm saying? You get there, that's when you get into that multi-million-dollar place, because now you got folks selling your stuff. And they'll be able to go to your back office and see how much they've earned and when they will get paid. This is what eStage is going to be able to do for us, guys. And if you want to have contests, your own contest, you'll be able to do that, have leaderboards, you'll be able to tell the people that is going to help you to build your website. You'll be able to let them know what kinds of things you want to add to yours, and his team will help you do that. But your back office, it will cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you were to ever try to create your own website that would do all of that. I didn't mean to click that anyway. Wix won't do this. You know what I'm saying? WordPress won't do this. And so for us to be able to, when this is up, this is a definite stream of income, because I can see going to other people and saying, you need eStage, for your business to grow, and being able to show your website and then be able to help them to set up theirs. So I know you need to go, Timothy, this was mine, just wanting to get a bunch in before you left. Did you have any questions before you left? And then we're gonna go to actual building the website.
I think he had to leave.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
He'll get the recording.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go back now to eStage. And let me go back to my eStage builder. All right, Rowena, would it be a good time to show yours? Because I know yours look probably a whole lot different than mine.
Yeah, but I got ideas from watching yours. I got some good ideas. So I think back with what Vic says, it's organic. So even after you put in the beta stage, when they go full blown, you know, with the other features, you'll go, ooh, maybe I'll add this, or maybe so it's always going to be evolving as our
Yes.
businesses evolve. So
Yes.
I'll share my screen still.
Okay.
Oh, you have.
So
it
let
says,
me, I need to stop
yes,
sharing.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And I'll just have you peruse it, not I'll come back to mine and go through the steps, but I just want people to see what you've worked on so far.
I can see. So this is my first page. And so the thing for me is I am the Vision Incubator. And that name I've already secured with Bluehost. I'm in the process of getting ready to trademark it. And then this is my navigation here. So the things that what I do as an incubator for vision is I help people who have an idea, or I help people who have lost a dream or dream died. So it's in the incubator that their dreams are revived, or at least brought to some sort of foundation that they can then come out of the incubator and take their vision and run with it. So that is that's my passion, and that's what I do. And so I do that. Services that I do will be the one-on-one coaching, mastermind workshops and seminars, etc. So then up at the top, I have solutions. So business platform, business financial, business coaching, and then there's another arm for me with faith-based people, and then blogs. And then for resources over here, I put 4%. You saw already had, Donna showed us MailChimp, but I think I'm going to remove that and put some different things up there, maybe categories, autoresponder, etc. And then I haven't done any contacts. So let me my arrow and just breathe. So this is one of the slides that Vic gave us. So I started out with that.
Suggestion is that you probably want to make your picture a little smaller.
That's the thing. It won't let me on the padding. So maybe you can help me.
Okay. Okay.
That,
Go through the
okay.
training.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right. So
Keep-
that's the next part of it. And then here I'm going to put a piece of content that I've created, and it's also going to be connected to my MailChimp. So there'll be a link to add that there. This is my logo. And within this logo, if you can see, there's an arrow there where you can start a video. So that's where I'm going to put the video of me welcoming the people to the Vision Incubator. And then this is a little bit different than what Donna had, but this is, again, talking about how to build a business. So I want to talk about the 7 steps mastery, the wealth autopilot, and then what I do as a coach. And then, of course, this is the link. So my way of introducing this was introducing it as a side hustle. And then once they follow the funnel, when they get to the funnel, they'll go, wait a minute, this doesn't have to be a side hustle. I can do, et cetera, et cetera. But that's kind of how I'm leading people into that. And then this is a testimonial. This is community, because we are building a community, and I took that tip from one of the reviews that Vic did with one of the other 4% people. And then that's it for that. And then I've gone as far as the about page. So I did mine a little bit different than Donna did.
Mm-hmm.
So I like motivational sayings, so I'll decide what I'm gonna put here under
Thank you.
Get Started Today and where that link is going. And
Uh-huh.
then this is me here. I'm waiting on my picture to come in. There's a
Mhm.
picture there.
Mhm.
Is about what the Vision Incubator is. And then this is a little story about me and why I'm passionate about what I do. And then
Okay.
this is what they can expect from a coach.
Okay.
And then this is for personal development, and then so forth and so on, and another
Okay.
testimonial. So I'm going to put a testimonial on every page.
Mhm.
That's how I chose to do it, and so that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
feedback, open for feedback. The box, I figured there'll be something they can share with us about how to make those boxes smaller.
oh yeah, and there's, again, we're in beta. So what you saw here was, again, the emphasis, Arena being able to take her heart, her vision, her dream, and be able to build the website around that. You've seen that with me also. For some of you, your brand is clear. For others, they're not. And so what Vic has encouraged us to do is to, for those where if it's not, then I'm going to go and in the time frame we have, just begin to take you through some basic steps of how to do this and that. And we can have more of these where, excuse me, remember we had a session that we did nothing else but talked about marketing. We can have another meeting if we want to just do nothing else but talk about website. But also Rowena is really going to be able to help you individually, and which I think is going to have more significance because she'll be able to walk you through how to do all of these things. So for most of you, what you're going to do is you're going to want to, many of you, you're going to emphasize the Wealth Autopilot, and that's fine. And that would be my recommendation until you are clear on what your brand is, because you don't want to have multiple topics. Some of you, and I'm going to just say this to you, Donna, because I know you are multiple, you are diverse in your interests, and you're talented in a lot of different areas. So the hard part is going to be to hone down on what is the main focus. Because if you have too many things on your webpage, people get confused and they'll jump off. But they need to go on and be able to say, this is the main thing that you do. And then the other things they'll become introduced to subtly, if that makes sense. So let me go back to sharing my screen. And where did my share screen button go? You stopped sharing yours, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, make this larger. Shut this off. Because for some reason my share screen button just disappeared. Here it is. All right. Okay. So you see here in the top where you have publish now or edit, right? And so you always want to go here and edit. And that's where we're going to go start first. Now, what I like about this is that you may not, that this is your full screen mode. This is your mobile screen. Oh, you're not letting me do that. Yeah, there you go. So this will always let you know how your website is going to look in the mobile, and if someone's looking at it from their website. And what's beautiful about this particular, like this one, too much space here and there. You know what I'm saying? You can make adjustments in your mobile screen. If you're not liking the way something looks mobilely, you can go on here and make adjustments, and the adjustments will be made just to your mobile screen, not to your website. But not to focus on this, I just want you to know that at some point, I've not spent a lot of time on my mobile. I'm going to wait till I finish my website, and then I'm going to come back and look at it to make sure it looks like I want it to look like in mobile. I just want you to know that that's what that's for. Make sense? Okay. So come out of mobile, go back here. So what your logo would be the first thing that many of you might want to look at, right? All you got to do is click on the mobile button. And when you click on the mobile button, is it here? No, okay. So mobile button. Am I in the right place, Rowena? Where I should be able to just click on and change this if I wanted to.
You should be able to look for image.
Here it is, logo, right here. Big.
You're right, logo, and
logo, and the top right here, I got it. So it says logo right here. So all you
it's
gotta
right
do,
underneath.
I got it. Thank you, Rowena. So here, you can click on logo, and I'm gonna delete this. And if you don't have a logo, you don't have to have one, though it'd be recommended that you would. So if you don't have a logo right now, the thing you might want to do is at least put your name in there. Touchscreen sometimes moves. When I don't want it to. Just put your name in it. If nothing else, put your name in there. And you'll be able to, you see where it says font here? You'll be able to click on font and change your font and make the logo look different. You know what I'm saying? But this is, for those of you who don't have a logo right now, and you're wanting to have something up by the time Vic promotes things, if he does it next week, put your name up. There is a program called Canva. Canva, that's what it's called. Isn't Rowena Canva? C-A-R-V-A.
C-A-N-V-A.
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 Yeah, type it in the chat room for me so that people can see that. And what's the advantage of that, guys? It's a way of, if you wanted to make your name fancy, it's a design website that if Rowena's working with you can show you how to do that, but can take your name and make it fancy. As something just temporary until you have a logo that you can add. Does that make sense? So any questions on that? Again, you can customize it. You see where I got this? You can make, change the color of it. You might want to make your name red, or, what I'm saying? You can use this box and then change the color of your logo.
Donna Rashawn says that Canva is a great software for non-designers.
Yes, my goodness, because I had people that told me to watch my words. But outside of the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, I don't have a natural creative talent. So Canva is very good. As a matter of fact, I know there's some people who have created their logo through Canva. Another place where you can get logos inexpensive is, I've had logos, I've gone to Fiverr. .com. Put that in the chat, type that in, Rowena, just in case people have never heard of Fiverr. And I've gotten logos that I've created. You have to research them because some people are better at it than others. And I spent $50 for logos. You can spend $25 for a logo. You can spend $200 for a logo, depending on how elaborate you want your logo to be. But if you're wanting something just temporary, the logo that I created from Fiverr, I have one that I created from Fiverr, but it was temporary, you know, and not as, you know, not as I don't like it as much as the one that I now have. So you have that in there. So that's where your logo would go. It's not difficult. You just go to where it says logo. If you don't want a logo, click it off. If you want a logo, say on. If you have one that your image that you want to download, here's how you download an image. So these are images that I've downloaded from my computer. Is there anyone that doesn't know how to download an image from their computer? Say yes if you already know how to download an image from your computer.
Show me, Donna.
Okay. Okay. Here's how I'm going to show you. Now, okay. Upload image. I click on the button that says upload image. And on my computer, I have several pictures already. These are pictures that I have found. These are pictures of me. You know, I have a variety of pictures. And so all you've got to do is pick one. So I'm going to pick one that I think I might use. What's a picture I might use? Diversified marketing approach. Well, look, see, I got picture of Donna on my. Hey, Donna, you on my page. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I'm just finish strong. So I picked that one, and where did I go? I just said finish long. Finish long, and it uploads.
It's there, Donna.
Yep.
Yep.
So there it is.
There.
See? So it uploaded it. If I'm looking for a picture, like if you're looking at something on your website and you don't know what picture you want to use, like when like these pictures here. I wanted a different picture for business application, personal growth, financial freedom. So, and I didn't know what picture to use. So I found a picture. And this is how I find pictures. And Rowena, you might have other resources for finding, but I love Gmail. I go to Google, and where it says images, I click on images. And then I just put something in. I'm just saying fun. I don't know. That's probably not a good one. And what it does is it lists all kind of pictures and sayings, and I look through here until I find one that I like. It's just made me laugh. So I'm going to pick this one. I don't know if I would ever use it. And so if this is a picture that I like, I click on it. I right click it. You guys know what I'm saying? I right click it. And this picture comes up that says save image as. You with me? So I click on it. And then I'm telling it where I want it goes, because this is where all my pictures are. And I name it. I don't know what to name that. What would I name this one? Because this picture doesn't look like fun. What would you name? Give me an idea of what I should name this, guys.
Emotional seesaw.
Oh, there you go. You know, I could use that for that. Thank you, Donna. Emotional seesaw. Now that's in my, when I go back on my computer is there. So if I come out of this, if I wanted to add another picture, we're back at logo. You see where we are, right? I'm clicking on here. I'm going to delete this, add another picture. It's not here. I have to upload it, so I'm uploading it. go into my computer. So you have to know where you're saving your pictures. And I'll look, at some point I need to organize my pictures better. But I just go down to my E's because it alphabetizes it. Google will alphabetize it. Go to emotional, E, went too fast. E, double. Emotions, where's my emotional seesaw? Well,
It's
normally,
right there.
here it is.
Right
There
to
you go.
your right.
I click on it, and there it is. And so not only now is it on my website, but now it's in my back office in terms of pictures, and I can use that picture somewhere else at another time if I want to. So, any more questions on logos? Is that kind of helpful? I know for some of you this is kind of elementary, but for others, you know, they said, no, I need step by step. So I'm going to do that step by step for as long as I have, and then after that, Rowena will help you step by step. Now notice that part of what I've been, let me change this because I don't want to say this as my logo. People say, my goodness, you're unhappy. Is that what you're promoting? So let me put my picture back. Oh, no. Picture back. There you go. Okay. So you see how when I hover over my navigation, they turn colors. They turn colors. That was just a little subtle touch, you know, where I can make sure that my buttons, when they turn them, when people click on it, they turn colors. Because everything now is in sync with my purple color, my buttons. So what you do, how you do that is, so now I'm going to the navigation bar. Is that helpful? Is this, so navigation?
Yeah, in the chats, they're saying it's helpful, Donna.
Okay, good, okay. So in the navigation bar, the first thing I want to do is menu items. What things do I want on my menu? So I'm going to site navigation. You see how I got here? And what this does is it shows you everything that I now have in my navigation. Home, about, solutions, my Diamond Dynasty, I added that, testimonials and blog. So you might have another category. I'm just going to put it in here and take it out. But say if I want to add one like exercise, I'm going to name exercise. E-X-E-C, how you spell exercise? That ain't right. That ain't right. Exercise. Okay. Custom link is if I wanted to link up to an exercise program, like Beachbody.com, or, you know, if I was going to do this in cooperation with another company and I wanted to link that, I would click this custom link and I could automatically, when they click on this, it would take them to Beachbody.com. But I don't want that. I want them to stay on my website. So
now, Donna, could that custom link also be to one of your YouTube?
You could. I don't know that you would want to do that here.
Okay.
Why would you think? Yeah, yes, because
like if somebody had a series of exercises that they had put up on YouTube.
Yeah, and you wanted to promote that as a part of what you do. Yes, I can see that working here. Yes, good suggestion. In fact, so add item, and see now it's added here. Now you see how you don't see my whole screen? You can't see the button here. What Vic says is, number one, he says, if your screen is too small, like I have a 15-inch screen, I don't have a huge screen. or your pixels are not big enough, that will help. That will happen. So what I have to do if I want to see more of my screen is go to where you can make your screen bigger or smaller. And so I will click here, and now I can see the whole screen. But it's too tiny for me, so I ain't gonna leave it here. But that's if you wanted to see how it will look while you're in the building stage. You with me, guys? So I'm gonna make it too large because even with my bifocus, it's small. But I might not like the way, I don't want exercise at the end. You can't even see it here. I might want exercise in a different place. So how do I change it? So what you do, because you see how it's here, all I have to do is to click on it. Left clicking on it. Left clicking it. Left clicking. All right, or should I be right clicking?
Donna, grab the 4 dots. Grab the 4 dots and hold it down.
There you go.
Now go.
Now I can move it and put it wherever I want to on the screen. So I'm going to put it right after testimonies just for the exercise for you to see where it is. And so that's good. And now exercise is moved. So you can move it wherever you want to. If there is something that you don't want on here, you can delete it. So you can make this navigation look however you want it to. You can put whatever you want on it. You can design it however you want. Does that make sense? So not hard. And you know how Rowena showed you sub-menus? How you, okay, let me come out of this. How you go on some websites and when you click on it, like Solutions. Well, you can't because I'm in my building. But if you clicked on it, then there's a drop menu. This is how you add your drop menu. So if under exercise, I want to add a sublink and say aerobics or weight training. Goodness. It would be helpful if I could weight training, add it. And so now under exercise, you see weight training. So if you want to have sub menus under it, that's how you would do that. So does that make sense? So that's not hard in terms of the navigation. Is that, you guys with me?
That's
Okay.
good.
Okay. So everybody should be able to do this part. And Rowena, help me remember, how do I do the global thing so that my buttons and all of this show the right colors?
So
You know what I'm talking about?
go to try customize, because if I'm, you know me, if I'm not driving, I don't know. Scroll down, try customize. Did you click again?
I'm on, yep.
Okay. Are you looking to go to style? Let's see what it's there. Okay, now pull down. No, okay, go back up to content. What are you looking to do again?
Have these show up colors. So I've got to do that in the global range. In the global, when I say global, guys, that means that when I click a button, maybe this is it.
Yeah,
all
because
of my
Yep.
buttons will be the same color. And I don't have to go through every time and say, make my color,
I'm looking down it because I didn't do mine yet. I haven't done color, so I haven't played around with that yet.
okay. There, I figured that out, but now I need to get back to remembering how I did it. So there is, I'll find it, guys. I don't want to spend because time is going by, but there is a way of being able to do a global setting on your buttons and so that every time people click on anything, it shows up. It's just a nice touch to have everything reflect your colors. So know that you can do that. I will find out how to do that, and I hope this isn't confusing. Okay, so navigation bar. Any questions on that? I think that's kind of, and be sure to always, whenever you do stuff, publish it and preview it. For me, because I lost stuff 3 times, I always publish it. I want to see this, and then I view it online. I want to see what it looks like. I always do that in every change that I make, because I just want to make sure I save it. And exercise is here, the down is there, you know what I'm saying? So always do that so you save your work.
So publishing it means that you're saving it.
Publishing here means you're saving it, because it's not on my domain name.
Okay.
You know, my
Okay,
domain
okay.
name is not, so nobody's going to see this on the internet.
Okay. Girl, that's what I was clarifying. I said, girl, I don't want to publish mine.
No, so I'm not going to connect mine to my domain name until my website is where I'm okay with people look at it. Okay, so go back to Builder. All right, where are we in terms of time? I knew this was going to take a bit of time.
12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock. We started at 10:30. We're out of time. So here's what, so here's my recommendation, guys. Rowena, I want you to share.
Donna, just so you know, there's your global style there.
Where?
To the left.
How did I get here? How did I get here? Well, I'm laughing all loud. That's not a ladylike laugh on tape, but hey, what the heck. So can I just show you this real quick, guys, since we're here and we were looking for this? Global style is when I click this was the decision, this was my decision of what I wanted all of my buttons to look like. So all of my buttons are now purple. And when I say theme colors, the theme colors are really your accent colors. You know, so the only thing that's going to change are things like here. And what I want to do is I want to, because of my logo is round, I wanted all of my buttons to be round as opposed to square. So I click this. So all the way through my website, all of my buttons will look like this, and they'll look these colors. Okay, thank you. I don't know how I got here. But at least y'all know it is here. Learning curve, learning curve, learning curve, learning curve, learning curve. How did I get here? Go back. Sections. Sections. Okay, sections. Okay, so Rowena, what I want you to do is to share with people how you can assist them, because the goal is to, as soon as possible, have you have at least the beginning of a website, so that when Vic goes, when he actually does the launch, you have a website for those of you who are gold. And for those of you who aren't gold, that's okay. You can still earn money. I earned money without a website. And so I can share with you how to still earn money without a website. But there are definitely, as you can see, advantages to have one. So if people wanted help, Rowena, how would you help them?
So like a coach, instead of, it wouldn't be me doing it for you. It would be each person based on having reviewed either this playback or participating in this meeting, kind of coming with some thoughts about what they want their website to look like and what they want it to be, what they want on it. And then from there, we would do a Zoom call. I did one with Donna J yesterday, and so we're working on her. And so she had some homework. And so you do your homework, and then we come back on a Zoom, and it's going to be you putting together your website, because you're going to have to be the one to know how to navigate it, maintain it, and do all of that, right? And so that'll be the key. And then I'm still on a learning curve too. I've done Wix before.
Rowena, but
Yeah.
you will walk them through, because part of what I
Sure.
want them to know is to how to do it.
Yes, yes. We will talk about what you need, because everybody's level is different of
Mhm.
how they know how to navigate a computer and all of that. So
Mhm.
that will be, so I will talk with you and see where you're comfortable, what your level is, and then from there we'll come up with a strategy and a plan of attack for you to get it done.
Okay.
So to me, based on what Donna has shared with me, what she wants to do is to have everybody at least have the first page of their website done. Perhaps by, Monday is ambitious, but I'm available. So I only have church tomorrow and I'm free the rest of the time. So people can just reach out to me. Yes, Donna.
Yeah, because we don't know when he's going to launch, and I don't want people under undue stress,
No.
But I am saying as soon as possible, the better. And I am saying that as much of your website as you can get done, the best. But you're right, at least the front page, at least your links. And there's some things we're still waiting for. There's still some things that eStage has to work out for us to fully operate anyway. But I want us to be in position so when those things are kicked in, you can kick in. You can take advantage of that. So I think that what would be the best way for them to connect with you, Rowena, so that they can schedule some time with you? And is there?
I'll put my phone number right here.
Okay.
This is my Google Voice number. It is connected directly to my cell phone.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
And you can text me, probably better to text me than leave a voicemail, and then I'll call you back.
Okay. Is there a fee for your help?
There will be, but it'll be based on what you need me to do. So,
Okay.
so it will vary based on how in depth we need to go and what we need to do.
Okay.
So, and it's negotiable, and I appreciate it. We'll work through that.
Okay, so negotiable. So you're not looking in the thousands.
No.
So it sounds like your goal is to charge something that's doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But fair.
Yeah.
But fair, guys, fair. Okay. So any questions?
Yeah,
for
she not
Rowena before we-
Fiverr. She not Fiverr.
No. So any questions for her?
I just not for her, but when will we be able to find this recording again?
I am going to send out this recording today.
Okay, cool.
And I'll send it out to everybody.
Perfect.
So that's good. And let me know, guys, because I know that, whenever there's a topic, because let me tell you some topics I think off the top of my head. I don't know if people know how to use the autoresponder. I'm not sure they know how to set up an autoresponder and how to make that effective so that you can automate your communication with people. You can put stuff on autopilot. You can set stuff up on autopilot so that things go out to people for 6 months. And all you got to do is just look at it and make sure that what you wanted to go out goes out. Most people don't know how to set up an autoresponder. There are things like that I can help you with. That when I think of topics, I said that might be something that would be helpful in a future training. But I'm thinking not adding that till I'm comfortable that everybody knows what to do in terms of the website. But if you have topics that you find necessary or helpful, let me know.
Yeah.
And
Donna, you may want to do a Survey Monkey as well. to kind of get an idea.
That's a good idea. And I can send out, and then people can let me know what topics are of importance to them. Very good idea. I'll do that. Good idea. Okay. Any other questions? Was this helpful? Can you tell me? I know this was a little technical, but can you in your chat let me know? Yeah, very helpful. I'll know on a scale of 1 to 10. That'll help me. Scale of 1 to 10. Was this helpful? Kind of, a little, 10 meaning absolutely excellent. 1 is waste of time. So on a 1 to 10, can you give me your honest score of how you saw this? I would find that very helpful.
Chantel had to leave, but she left a message saying that this has been great information, Donna L. I am hooked up with giants. I have to leave now, but she's looking forward to working with us.
Okay, good.
And this is a 10 for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at those numbers, and Donna will let me know what the numbers are. You won't hurt my feelings.
No, you're getting all 10s, Donna.
Okay.
Very helpful.
Okay, because I don't want to waste your time. So I want to be sure that what I'm offering is what you want. And so I thank you for it. Who can I put on the spot that I know can pray? This is going to surprise you. Ellis, can you close us out in prayer?
I knew you was gonna call me. Thank you for this meeting. We thank you for the productivity that's beginning to flow. We thank you for creative ideas coming as we start to develop websites and business. And we just pray for divine hookups, that the right people would come into the organization, and the resources that we need to grow would be available to us. So we thank you we thank you for kingdom moves. We thank you for a very real Legacy 10 plan that we all will have and that we all can pass down. So we thank you for prosperity. We thank you for growth. We thank you for, again, like Donna said, sunshine, good weather, and we just thank you for a great weekend. And in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay. Thank you for that.
Amen.
Amen. Good prayer. So this was enjoyable. I enjoy doing these, so I'm glad that you guys enjoyed them. And I will look forward to seeing you next Monday. Next Saturday. Next Saturday is the first Saturday of the month. And so that is definitely one where everyone is invited. So what I will do on the first Saturday of the month is share things that will benefit everybody, because not everybody is gold. And even though there's some people aren't gold, they benefited from today still. But I'm also conscious that there are some people that aren't really interested in building a business. And so I will look to have information that will be helpful to everybody. And then the meeting after that, then we're back into dealing with business. And if we need to do things in between, there's a need for that, I'm willing to do that, because I want us ready when this thing launch. I want to see people in your tree. I want to see people ranking up and earning money on a weekly basis. So until next time, guys, be blessed.